Let me ask you something, and be honest. Have you ever thought, if I just made a little more money, life would finally calm down? Not rich, not famous, just more than this. You picture it clearly. Bills paid without stress. No panic when you open your bank app. No late-night anxiety. No mental math every time you swipe your card. And that thought feels comforting, because money does solve problems. It removes pressure. It gives options. But here's the truth most people learn too late. More money doesn't automatically bring more peace. In fact, for many people, it does the opposite. It brings new worries, new expectations, new pressure they never saw coming. You might know someone like this. They earn more than they ever imagined, yet they're always busy, always tired, always chasing the next level. Or maybe that's you. You reached a financial goal you once prayed for, and instead of peace, your mind just found something new to worry about, because the finish line moved. What once felt like enough suddenly wasn't. This video isn't saying money is bad, and it's definitely not about settling for less. It's about understanding why money alone can't give you peace, and what actually does. Because if you don't learn this early, you can spend your entire life chasing numbers while peace stays just out of reach. So if earning more still feels heavy, or success doesn't feel the way you expected, stay with me. This might change how you look at money forever. Here's the part nobody warns you about. When your income goes up, your expectations rise even faster. You don't just earn more, you commit more. A nicer car feels earned. A better house feels logical. Small monthly expenses feel harmless until they stack up. And suddenly, your higher income is already spoken for. So even though you earn more, you don't feel richer. This is the invisible upgrade trap, where lifestyle quietly expands to match income. But that's only half the problem. The real pressure is mental. More money means more decisions, more planning, more fear of losing what you built. You start thinking, what if this income disappears? What if I fall behind again? What if this doesn't last? And now money, the thing that was supposed to bring peace, becomes something you constantly protect. Then comes comparison. You stop comparing yourself to your past and start comparing yourself to people above you. Different lifestyles, different standards, different highlight reels. Social media makes it worse. So instead of feeling successful, you feel behind again. And none of this happens overnight. No big warning sign, no dramatic collapse. Just a slow shift where money stops being a tool and starts feeling like a scoreboard. That's why so many people are financially better off than ever, yet emotionally exhausted. Because money without clarity doesn't create peace, it creates noise. So if more money alone doesn't bring peace, what does? Peace comes from control, not just income. It starts when you stop asking, how can I earn more? And start asking, how do I want money to serve my life? The first shift is defining enough. Not society's version, not your friend's lifestyle, not social media's highlight reel. Your version. Enough to cover needs, enough to enjoy life, enough to sleep well at night. When you define enough, money stops being endless and starts being intentional. The second shift is margin. Peace lives in the space between what you earn and what you truly need. That space absorbs surprises, reduces fear, creates breathing room. A modest income with margin often feels calmer than a high income with none. The third shift is values over status. Buying things to impress others is expensive, not just financially, but mentally. But when spending aligns with what actually matters to you, money feels lighter. And the final shift, this one matters most. Your identity is not your income. Your worth isn't your bank balance. Your value isn't a number. Money is a tool, not your scoreboard, not your identity. When you use money intentionally instead of chasing it emotionally, that's when peace shows up. Quiet, stable, real. Here's the takeaway. Wanting more money isn't wrong, but expecting money to fix everything is. True financial peace doesn't come from always earning more. It comes from needing less chaos, from clarity, from margin, from alignment. If you're early in your journey, learn this now, before income grows faster than peace. And if you're already earning more but still feel restless, that's not failure, that's feedback. So here's a question we're thinking about. If your income doubled tomorrow, would your peace double too? Or would your worries just change shape? If this video made you think differently about money, hit like. It helps more people see this message. Subscribe for honest conversations about money, mindset, and building a life that feels good, not just looks good. And tell me in the comments, what does financial peace mean to you right now? Because once you define that, money finally knows its place. And that's where peace begins.